Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is October 16th, 2025, and we're diving into the latest earnings report from Marsh McLennan, a global leader in risk, strategy, and people services. Joining us is John, our senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Marsh McLennan has just released their third quarter 2025 results, and there's a lot to unpack. From revenue growth to strategic initiatives. Let's get started.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Marsh McLennan reported a consolidated revenue of $6.4 billion for the third quarter, marking an 11% increase compared to the same period last year. John, what does this tell us about the company's performance?
This is a strong performance, indicating robust demand across their services. The 11% revenue growth is complemented by a 13% increase in adjusted operating income, reaching $1.4 billion. This suggests that Marsh McLennan is not only growing its top line, but also improving its operational efficiencies.
And what about their profitability?
The net income attributable to the company was $747 million, with a GAAP EPS of $1.51. However, the adjusted EPS, which excludes certain items, increased by 11% to $1.85, surpassing 79 cents. This highlights their effective cost management and strategic focus.
Strategic initiatives and brand transition. Marsh McLennan has announced some significant strategic changes, including a rebranding to Marsh and the creation of a new business unit. Can you elaborate on these initiatives?
Absolutely. The company is rebranding to Marsh, effective January 2026, with a full transition by 2027. They've also launched Business and Client Services, or BCS, to enhance client impact and operational efficiency. This move is expected to centralize investments in data, AI, and analytics, positioning them for future growth.
And there's a change in their stock ticker as well.
Yes, starting January 2026, their ticker will change from MMC to MRSH. This aligns with their rebranding strategy and reflects their commitment to innovation and client service excellence.
Segment performance and market expansion. Let's delve into the segment performance. How did Marsh McLennan's different business units fare this quarter?
The Risk and Insurance Services segment reported a revenue of $3.9 billion, up 13%, with a notable 3% underlying growth. Consulting also performed well, with a 9% increase in revenue to $2.5 billion. This growth is driven by strong demand across their global operations.
What about their international markets?
Internationally, they saw a 5% underlying revenue growth in EMEA and 6% in Asia-Pacific. The US and Canada also contributed with a 3% growth. This diverse geographic performance underscores their global reach and adaptability in different markets.
Share repurchase and financial position. Marsh McLennan has been active in managing its capital structure. Can you tell us about their share repurchase program and financial position?
In the third quarter, they repurchased 1.9 million shares for $400 million, reflecting their commitment to returning value to shareholders. They maintain a strong cash position with $2.5 billion in cash and equivalents, although they have a significant long-term debt of $18.3 billion.
How does this impact their financial strategy moving forward?
The share repurchase indicates confidence in their financial health and future prospects. While the debt level is high, their robust cash flow and strategic investments in growth initiatives should support their financial strategy effectively.
Key takeaways. As we wrap up, Marsh McLennan has delivered a solid performance this quarter with an 11% revenue growth and an adjusted EPS of $1.85, beating the forecast of $1.79. Their strategic initiatives, including the rebranding to Marsh and share repurchase program, position them well for future growth. John, any final thoughts?
Marsh McLennan is clearly on a strong trajectory, leveraging its global presence and strategic initiatives to drive growth. Investors should keep an eye on their brand transition and how it impacts their market positioning.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch for more financial analysis. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Marsh McLennan's performance in the comments below.